Hello, everybody. The DUI guy is back, and as you can see today, I am not alone. I have my friend Alex here with me from his channel, Als Chess.
What's going on, everybody? It's good to see everybody joining the channel. Larry, thanks a lot for having me on your channel.
Oh, of course, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be a little bit nervous, you guys, just because I've never really done a live thing like that.
Oh, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
He's just talking out his ass. He'll be all right. We are here doing something very unique, something that we haven't, I really haven't done on my channel. We're gonna be talking about one of my favorite games, one of my favorite pastimes ever, chess.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
as you can see, we have a chess set in the background to kind of give you all an indication. See, don't worry. I told you. It's too early in the morning. There's
That's
one
alright.
person watching right
That's
now.
Okay.
So
You're most
there's
loyal
no need to be
subscriber right there.
there's no need to be nervous. There's no need to panic. Only like 3 people are gonna see this thing, so don't even worry about it.
Alrighty, sounds good.
I'm totally kidding. So yeah, here today we're gonna be kind of talking about chess. So Alex reviews chess sets on his channel. Let me go ahead and show you guys. This is what his channel looks like. This is his channel right here on YouTube. And
I created this channel, I think back in last year, a little bit, maybe it's been like a year online, but I started uploading the chess videos back in December, I think, and it was just very, very interesting to see that there were people out there that wanted to see chess merchandise, chess sets, chess boards, all kinds of stuff. They wanted to see them reviewed, just because a lot of people, they were sort of commenting on the fact that there's just not a lot of things like this, content that people are looking for. There's just wasn't a lot of things like this online. So I'm not like Larry here, because Larry's like a professional at this, but I try to do my best, and
he's just being humble.
No, I really am, because I'm just not that good, but I try to listen to what people have to say, and kind of bring forth content that I feel people will be interested in, at least chess related stuff. Yeah.
Definitely, and as you all can see, he's got videos reviewing wooden chess sets, comparing the dimensions of a 3.75-inch chess set. There are videos of him reviewing the Als. What is this? The Isle of Lewis.
Yeah.
Look at these pieces. What on earth are these? I have the sound off.
Good to see everybody back.
I would just want to see
No,
these
yeah,
pieces.
yeah.
Look at these pieces.
Some kind of a thought
Holy
process
crap.
going on, like she's thinking about something, concerned about something, holding some kind of a like a maybe.
Where
like,
did you get these pieces, Alex?
Online. So this is like a replica of the Isle of Lewis chess set that's been uncovered. It's like an older type of chess set that has actually recently gained quite a bit of popularity. It's not like a practical chess set that you would use to play a lot of games, but this is actually...
Why not? I mean, I think I would enjoy a game playing with these pieces right here, to be
It
completely honest.
is nice. It is nice. It's just so many people that play more serious games, they like to play with more standardized pieces. But this
I can
is
see
a really
that.
nice chess set overall. Yeah.
We got a couple of people in the chat. We got Chris saying, "What's up, guys?"
What's going on, Chris?
Hey, Chris. And then Paul Levine said, "Awesome channel. I love chess." He's asking, how did you get into reviewing chess sets?
So, I mean, basically, there's a lot of chess content out there online. I've always been, just like Larry here, I've always loved playing chess. I loved playing it. Nowadays, with, just being at work of 24/7 and raising the kids, I don't have the time to actually play chess games as much, but I had a couple of chess sets that I purchased a couple of years ago, and they were really nice, and I thought I would get into maybe, you know, trying to film them a little bit and show people out there the chess sets that I had. And the people just kind of came back and had great reviews, and they said, you know, can you do more chess sets? So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, good for you, man. I
Yeah.
mean, I remember when you just got started. It's hard to believe that it's only been 8-9 months ago.
Yeah.
Like your most popular video on your channel is your review of the best chess sets
That's
under
the very first video.
$200. Is that the very first
Very,
video you posted?
very first one.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
okay.
maybe it just garnered enough viewership over time. Yeah, that was posted 8 months ago, as you guys can see right here. Well, good for you, man. That's cool. So when you were younger,
Mhm.
what attracted you to chess, and when did you get started?
Okay, so like I really wasn't into chess a whole lot when I was younger. I was never one of those people who like started playing chess seriously at the age of 5 or anything. At the age of 8, I remember 7 or 8, I was planning to go outside, and I guess my mom told me like to my dad, go and show him the game of chess. So he pulled out this chessboard and he said, "Wait, you're not going outside right now." You know, and he set out this board. He's like, "I'm going to teach you how to play."
Wow.
He showed me the pieces, and I was like, "Can I go outside now?" Like,
You're like, I'm not interested in
Yeah,
this, Dad.
yeah.
I'd much rather be doing something else.
yeah. But just having that experience, just having that sort of being able to go outside. I mean, being able to have somebody show me a chess set,
Sure.
show me how to play. It was, I guess, that little bit it can make a difference, because as I was growing up, one of the interesting things is when we moved here to the United States, we came from Ukraine, and when we moved here, they bought a little tiny chess set, and nobody really played in the family a whole lot, but we always had it around. And that can be an influence on kids growing up if you have a chess set, especially one that you actually have that is not just sitting somewhere under the bed or like being tucked in on a bookshelf or something, but one actually like folded out and it presented. That's what I do with my kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I always take out the chessboard, at least the chessboard, and they kind of play around and they get crap on the chessboard. That's okay, because maybe that little bit could be an influence to them when they grow up. They're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, I remember there was a chessboard. Like, I want to join that
They
chess."
have that memory.
Yeah, I want to join that chess.
And the comfortableness of
Exactly.
it doesn't matter if it gets a little dirty.
Right,
My
yeah.
dad never, because can you imagine what it would do to a child if they get one of your good boards a little dirty,
Yeah.
and you scold them, say no, you
Yeah.
can't, this is sacred, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm staying away from this
Right,
game.
right.
You know, you want
Yeah.
that attachment to the
Sure.
to the game of it's okay, it's
Yeah.
fun,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if, you know, the board doesn't matter as long as your child is enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, like, I don't have the time to sit around and play with like, you know, you, for example, to get in and play so that the kids could see people actually playing. But just the act of putting a chess set out there can be really, really significant in ways that we don't even realize. So I feel like every household should have a chess set. You know, definitely.
I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. And I'm going to post the link. I'm going to post the link of his channel right here in the chat. Let me go ahead and hide the trolls. We already have a troll in here. Like that's impressive. I mean, they're already up. I thought the trolls were still sleeping this early in the morning on Sundays. But anyway, Carlitos says, "Are we playing checkers?" Carlitos is a staple member of the channel. He frequents a lot of the lives. We're
Larry,
not playing.
do you play checkers?
I do play checkers. I do, but
Checkers is a little bit
We're
of a
talking about
different
chess. I don't know
approach,
if he's confused because he saw the board.
Oh, yeah,
Some
yeah.
people confuse sometimes
Sure.
chess boards with checkerboards, but no. Today we're talking about chess. Although we do both play checkers.
Yeah.
To me, I'll be honest. I
It's a
can't,
different
I
approach.
can't remember the last time I actually played checkers. It's been that long. Maybe when I was rock climbing at the Red River Gorge, there's like a little gamer lounge. I think maybe I played
You were
checkers.
playing checkers while climbing?
No. Like in between,
Okay.
you know, like on a rest day, or if you're doing like a
Gotcha.
weekend trip
Gotcha.
and you're camping over at this place called Miguel's, is where I used to camp. They have like the best pizza and rice bowls if you ever get the chance. But anyway, they had like a little basement. I think it's still there in the building where you could go and actually, you know, just have. They had like board games, card games, and all that. So like in the evening when you're done playing, when you're done rock climbing, you can just go and play some games. And I think that was the last time I can possibly think of where I had the opportunity to play checkers, and that was like 8 or 9 years ago.
It's been a while.
I have like checkers
Yeah.
doesn't attract me as much,
Not
you
as
know,
much,
because
no.
they just move diagonally.
Oh.
It's a very simple game, and I believe I can't remember who it was, but I believe there is an algorithm that's out there because checkers doesn't have as like chess has almost an infinite number of
Oh, yeah.
possibilities depending
Yeah.
on which way the pieces move. But with checkers, I believe there's somebody figured out an algorithm like for this particular move, you can almost figure out how the rest of the game goes or something
Right.
like that because the counter move is usually intuitive
Sure.
and has like is a very natural counter move to whatever move you make,
Mm-hmm.
unless you make a stupid move which is not the best counter move, in which case the game is all but guaranteed if you play perfectly on the other side.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I never found a lot of interest in it, but Chris Fields asks, what is your favorite, strongest opening attack? The Mora, the Evans Gambit. He's getting a little
more
complicated.
technical. Yeah, a little more
Wait,
technical.
I full disclosure, I'm on chess.com. I float around the 1500 range. If I actually study my openings and get good at them, especially with like the tricks and the
Yeah.
attacks and all that, I think I could probably climb to like 1800.
Right.
I don't know where Alex's strength is, but I know the Mora.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favorite attacks as white. I don't play it as often. I usually play the Petrov or the what's it called? The Ruy Lopez. The Ruy Lopez or the Petrov are my two favorite openings personally, but that's just because I've played them ad nauseum and I know exactly how to play that.
Sure.
And the Petrov was the first opening. So a little bit about me.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I saw a chess board and a chess set, I was 3 years old. I was at home with my grandmother, and my grandmother brought out a chess set and put it in front of me, and I played my grandmother. And she beat me.
Mm.
And that really upset me, apparently, because I think like I cried or something. I was very upset that I lost. I didn't like to lose.
Sure.
I don't like to. I mean, my viewers, I'm sure, will tell you how much I love losing. Not at all. Not in court and never in chess either. So I was very upset, and I was like, I'm gonna get her next time. It gave me ambition that I'm going to be better at this game, and so I played her a few more times, and I never studied it. There was no YouTube back in those days. This is like 1991.
Yep.
The internet was probably still called ARPANET at that point.
Probably something like that.
And I mean, I was just a kid, and I didn't have a chance to practice other than with my grandma.
Right.
And somehow, some way, after she taught me how the pieces move, she was the one who taught me how the pieces move. And after I learned the game, I played her a few times, and eventually I beat her.
Oh, look at that.
I have no idea how. I was like 3 or 4.
Competitive nature.
My
at the age
competitive
of
nature, I was like, I want to do this. I'm going to beat you, Grandma. And
Yeah.
eventually I did, and she didn't want to play with me anymore because I guess she had the same personality that I did. She's like, I don't like losing. And then she lost, and she was just like, I don't want to play anymore. So then I started playing my grandfather because my mom was never into it, and my dad wasn't around at the time. So I played my granddad, and he would beat me, and then and at some point I remember he would even maybe play without a queen. I can't remember if he did or not, and he would still crush me. But then when we would play a full set, one day I beat him too, and I think we still played, but not as much anymore because again I guess he didn't like to lose.
It's kind of what happened
It's
between
kind of
you
the
and me.
family.
Yeah, you started beating me, and I was like, Larry.
Stop it. Stop. He's very, very strong. He really gets. I have the advantage because when we play, he's got 2 little shrimps running around. His kids are like constantly in his ear, and I'm just like, yeah. Keep those distractions going. I'm gonna be able to beat him this time. But without the distractions, we remember when we played in the coffee shop. I mean, you whoop my ass when you focus. I think Alex is about 1700 range. I would say.
Well, I mean,
Maybe even higher.
maybe not. I used to play a lot. I used to play in high school. I got sucked in by one of my buddies to play. He said, I met this guy, and he's from Europe, and he said, you want to play some chess? We got a chess club. And I said, oh, I don't want to join any type of club, but I enjoyed it. And we played, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed the challenge, just like you, just the competition. It was all there. But I also enjoyed the intricacies of the games. And but I feel like I'm the type of person that if I were to, just like you, if I were to really take the time to play, take the time to
I'm listening.
to put in, the effort, I probably would get better. But then at the same time, when I don't play, I tend to get pretty bad pretty quickly. It just sort of all goes back to kind of a lower levels of quality, so to speak. I really wish I can play a little bit more. And going back to who was it that asked what the favorite openings are for Chris?
That was Chris.
Yeah. So for me, like when I played for the white, I mean, you guys are probably gonna those who play a lot of chess would probably trash me, but I love the Queen's Gambit for the white. I love it because I played it a lot, and you can get pretty even like when you start the Queen's Gambit and somebody does the counter the counter position for when they deny your Queen's Gambit. Even at that, having known the opening really well, it's a pretty strong opening. And then the Sicilian defense for the black.
He used to crush me in the Queen's Gambit because I had no idea how to counter it, and he would always just somehow he would develop the strongest center, and I'm looking at the board going, how do I move my pieces?
Yeah, but here's the thing about that's different from normal people who play chess versus Larry. When Larry plays chess, my head would end up hurting when Larry plays chess because
It's because of the kids. I'm telling you, it's because the kids distracting him.
No. Even when we played years ago. I mean, when was the first time we've
in college?
Way back 10 years ago maybe.
Yeah, it was college years.
No, it was more than 10 years ago. It was
before?
14 years ago or something like that. But the way that Larry is, and that kind of reflects on the way that you think and the way that you analyze not only chess but things in general in life. You would play and you would end up analyzing every single position and outcome, and you talk about it with me while I'm trying to concentrate on my next move. But it's
a sneaky tactic.
Maybe, but
it is a tactic.
Every single little position, he'll be like, well, what if we do things this way? What if we do things this way? And it's amazing to see the way that you analyze things, just because you would run loops around me as far as analyzing things. And I feel like ultimately, as a lawyer, that's what makes you good at what you do, because you analyze so many different aspects of the problem or the situation that you just approach it from 30 different angles, and then you make a decision, which is something that usually I don't do. That I kind of okay, I got one move here, maybe a couple of moves here, and I'm good, and I kind of stay on the path. But it's always been interesting to play against you. That's why you have to put a duct tape over your mouth so you don't talk. See,
I'm telling you, it's a tactic. I use it to my advantage. I start, well, first of all, I'm not very good at seeing the moves in my head, so I like playing them out on the board. And to me, chess has always been about having fun.
It is.
It's not just about I want to win anymore. Yeah. That's when we're children, we kind of have that. I think I saw a documentary the other day that talked about how we're all born the most selfish, egotistical, neo-narcissistical creatures.
Yeah.
And then as we grow older, we begin to learn and realize, I can't be like that, because there are other people out there with their own interests, and I can't just be all about me, me. And then as you grow older, you begin to realize, there's a whole world out there, and that competitiveness can still be there. But as long as it doesn't, have you ever played someone and when they lose, they just throw a fit? That's so unattractive. You don't want to play that person anymore. You want to almost let them win just so that they feel good, and that's never fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I had people cry. Like little kids when they cry at tournaments. That just
you beat little kids.
Well, they put me with little kids there, and then they cry,
Sometimes
and then it's sad.
in tournaments,
Yeah.
you mean like younger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've had that happen too. I was well, so going back to the history, my history with chess. So I would play my grandfather. Then when I got a little bit older, maybe around age 8 or 9, maybe 10, my parents actually got me a tutor, a chess tutor.
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, we never really got to that point. It's not something like I wasn't with him very long.
Okay.
I took maybe 10 lessons, 12 lessons, something like that. I would imagine. I really can't remember. It's been so long, 20 plus years. But I remember. So he taught me like the Petrov was his like the favorite opening. That's why I play it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
And he taught me the mates, the easy ones, queen rook, 2 rooks. Then he taught me the queen mate, the rook mate. Never fully learned the bishop and knight. That's the hardest mate in the world. I've seen like some grandmasters it's a pattern. Once you
Sure.
remember the pattern,
Oh, yeah.
it's all about memorization. That's what
Okay.
I like about chess. But at the same time, I haven't invested as much time as I would have liked to be able to play like all of these, because you need to learn a lot of stuff, like end games especially, in order to be able. I've been ignoring the chat. We'll come back to it in just a minute. But don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to Alsu's channel. It's up at the top here. You're already at 778. Let's refresh and see if we had gotten you any. Oh, look at that.
780.
780 already.
Yes,
Look at
thanks,
that.
guys.
We got 2 subscribers probably.
Yeah. We're gonna try to get to 1,000 by the
We're
end
gonna
of the day.
stream. We will not stop streaming until he gets to 1,000 subscribers.
There you go.
So go ahead and subscribe to his channel. And then in high school, I think I was chess club member for a very, very, very brief time.
Okay.
I wasn't very much into it. I was too busy causing trouble and stuff, and working on my schoolwork. And then in college, remember we did those tournaments.
Oh yeah.
Alex actually introduced me to
Going to
the chess
tournaments.
club in Louisville. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a chess club. They used to play at what is now Diamonds, where they have the pool tables.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They would basically go all over the place because they didn't really have a whole lot of funding, so they just tried to figure
would
out
rent
best
out,
places
yeah.
to play, and that was quite an experience. It was very anxiety provoking because there was a lot of people, and you had to prepare and you had to go.
Yeah, 781. So
guys.
Melly
Thanks.
said, "I am late, but I made it." Subscribed. So
Yeah,
there
thank
you go.
you,
There's
thank you,
another one.
Melly.
You were saying?
Yeah, but it was very anxiety provoking to go to these events. But the very first time that I actually found out, I was working at Meyer, and I was a Monday afternoon. I saw some chess tables and some people playing chess, and I came up and I was like, "What's going on here? Why are there all these people?" And that's kind of how I started, and I've been going there for many years, and eventually had to relocate for school and everything. So I haven't really been as consistent with playing, and that's actually part of the reason why I made the channel, not necessarily related to the games, because I realized there's so many like masters and grandmasters out there that have all the right in the world to actually show people how to play and the
Sure.
games and everything. And even though I would love to share the actual games and everything, I just feel like people would much rather see somebody a lot more experienced. But what I realized is that actual content, as far as like chess sets,
Right
chess
there.
stuff,
Exactly.
that's what's missing.
Yes.
Because people can learn how to play, but unless they have a nice chess set and they can play online on their phone. But it's always nicer to have an actual nice chess set.
Night and day for me,
Oh,
by
yeah,
the way.
yeah,
We,
yeah.
we talked about that before the stream.
Oh yeah.
When I play on my phone and the pieces are so small, it's almost like it almost doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
And then like when I play on the computer and the screen is the chessboard is a lot larger, I take it more seriously. It looks more legit. And then, like you said, when I play live and I talk out the scenarios, like, oh, I see, I can do a combo here. If I move the bishop, then you can
You
do
can
that.
actually move
and-
the pieces around
Yeah.
and see what it's gonna, what the position's gonna be.
And
like.
you got to remember what the position was too. So that's
Yeah.
that's another thing. So memory is always a factor. The Copinator says, watching your videos is a new hobby of mine. Good shit. So thank you for that, Copinator. Red's General District Court, he's another one that's a regular on the channel. He says, nice, loving it, DUI guy. Good Sunday, everyone.
Everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday.
Nate says, hello, Larry. Nate is also another regular viewer. Donkey chess is where you get to punch your opponent square in the face every time you capture one of their pieces.
That sounds exciting.
That sounds very exciting, but definitely not a game I would be interested in playing personally. Checkmate is either capturing the king or delivering a knockout blow.
That's pretty awesome.
I've never heard of that.
No,
but that's definitely something I would watch.
It's not something.
Not something I would participate.
It's not something we're gonna do here right now.
No. That's a nice chess set makes the game feel larger. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Reds. Yeah,
absolutely.
Still doing the singing money bucket. Okay, I have to explain.
Money bucket?
So Zybazane, who was here yesterday, he must have been here yesterday. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel and Alsu's channel. He's up at the top. Let's refresh, see if you're at 780. Oh, 782. There you go. Look at that. We already got like seven subscribers this morning.
We just need like 219
218 more,
18,
and then we will shut down the stream. Until then, the stream is going to keep on going. So go find every person in the world to get those 218, so we can get him to 1,000, and he can monetize finally and enjoy that. So I forgot what I was saying.
You were saying something about. I have no clue.
Oh, Money Bucket.
Okay, Money Bucket. That's right.
Nate said he subscribed to you.
Thanks, Nate. Make sure you watch some videos too.
It's okay. So yesterday we had something happen. Every stream, sometimes things happen. Like things evolve.
Yeah.
We created a new term. We coined a new term a couple of times that I've been using. It's like the legal term probable cause.
Yeah.
An officer must have probable cause to arrest you, like probable cause of a crime that has been committed, right? Well, a lot of times officers arrest people without probable cause, so I coined the term probably cause. So my chat is familiar with that. The regular viewers, I'm sure Nate will remember it. Maybe Reds was here. And then another time we coined, what was it? I just had it a second ago. Anyway, there was another term that we coined recently, and I've been using that periodically. And then last stream, yesterday, I was wearing my Metallica shirt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I was singing a little bit of Metallica on stream. I just goof off. To me, like I said, I do this for fun. This is for my personality to come out. This is my time to not be a lawyer, but be a human, be a person.
To be able to connect
to my viewers. Exactly, because if I'm just like, when I started, I was the whole lawyer, always suit and tie, and oh, hello everybody, today we are going to be like robotic, professional and all that. And then I realized, like, as I got more comfortable in front of the camera, I realized, why am I doing this? I just want to show them who I am rather than who I pretend to be when I go to court. Absolutely. Like when you're playing a role in court, right? As a professional, as a lawyer. But here, it's just me
being who you are,
being myself. Yeah. So yesterday, I was singing a couple of times, just goofing off, and somebody donated. Who was it? I can't remember who it was. Donated like $2 or $5 or something like that, saying "No more singing, Larry." Eric Bates. It was Eric Bates. I think.
Were you singing to begin with?
Yeah, I was singing a little bit. Eric donated $5 for me to like shut my face, and then somebody else donated like $2 to continue singing, and I was like, "Is this a competition now?
Right.
What the hell happened here?" And so I was like, "What's going on? We have $5 for singing. We have $2 for no singing." So I guess I just was like, "Well, whoever
donates more
money, then I either get to sing or I don't get to sing." And I was just like, I told them, I don't do this for the donations.
Yeah.
I have fun with it. I told them, like, if I never get a single donation ever again as long as I live, I'm going to keep on doing this.
Yeah, of
'cause
course.
That's not where I get my fun. My money comes from my law practice.
Sure.
That's where I make my money. This is just to enjoy.
Right.
So Zybazane is calling me out if we're doing Singing Money Bucket today.
I'm not singing. I
He's
have no
not
voice.
singing.
I have
So
no voice.
I don't have a voice either.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at it, but I will never shy away from
Singing.
singing. He says,
That's incredible.
Zybazane says, I have a beautiful voice that should be an opera singer. I highly, highly doubt that, but I appreciate it. Was it Tabby? I think Tabby was just bashing me. Tabby's always bashing me.
He probably was like my son. I put my son to sleep, and he's 2 years old. And sometimes I like to.
You sing to him, and
No, I
he
don't.
says,
Sometimes
"Dad,
I do
stop
sing.
talking,
Yeah,
stop singing."
Yeah, no. Sometimes I do sing, and literally, like the other night, we were just talking, and I was like, I'm just gonna get him talking and everything. So I started talking to him, about his day, and he was like, "Daddy, please stop talking." And I was like, "Okay." My 2-year-old told me to just cut it off.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
That's how you
That's
know you're
cool.
raising a troublemaker.
I know.
Kyle says, I just saw your video about the marijuana DUI
My
arrest.
video?
Marijuana DUI? Did you get arrested for a marijuana DUI
No.
recently?
No.
Not recently.
I
no.
didn't do any videos about marijuana either.
He says, great work, very inspiring and eye-opening. Thank you, Kyle. As of this morning, I have an attorney thanks to that video also subscribing to both of you. Look at
Hey,
that. Thanks,
Kyle.
Kyle. I
Thanks
really
a lot.
appreciate that. He doesn't know much about chess, but he's here to listen and learn. Nate says, I learned chess when I was younger, and now I'm interested in picking up the game again.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
watch your videos. God bless. There you go.
Wonderful.
He's gonna.
mate. That's awesome. That's all I can encourage people.
Hey, Greek
is-
Bull. Never heard of donkey chess, says Chris, but I do know there are videos on YouTube of chess boxing, which is alternating rounds of 1 round of boxing and 1 round of chess.
And so, like, I don't know how the quality of the chess games is, honestly, after several rounds of boxing, but sounds like pretty interesting. Or like those slapping competitions online. You ever see-
I've seen those, man. Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
like some people just never cease to amaze me.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's incredible, but some people that's what they want to do. You
Mhm.
know, it's. But yeah, going back to chess. Nowadays, I don't know. Larry, I guess, has a lot more time on his hands to play games, but.
What is he talking about? I have no idea what he's talking about.
But I don't play chess online that much as much as I want to nowadays. What I do is I do a lot of online chess puzzles, like at chess.com. I do a lot of chess puzzles, and that is something that allows me to kind of get a little fragment of a chess game and get the satisfaction of like figuring out the best position to go. And just doing that, and it's I would recommend for people who know how to play chess but don't necessarily know like the extent of chess or know whether or not they'd be interested, to start off maybe doing chess puzzles, because that is a great way to get into chess for anybody.
Definitely. That's how you get good. Because
Yeah.
chess puzzles give you a position that seems normal, but it has like some type of trick that may be, on the lower levels, it's a 1-move trick.
Yeah.
And then as you progress, now it's a 2-move. You learn how to look ahead.
Yeah.
Like if I move this, then move this piece, then it might be forcing the king into 1 square or something like that. Or maybe the most natural move, because chess is all about intuition. You
Yeah.
ask any chess grandmaster, they'll tell you chess is very intuitive. A lot of times they're like, I like to watch grandmasters online to play chess.
Yeah.
And sometimes, they'll be playing a game and the opponent will make a move, and the first thing that they'll say is, that move does not look correct.
Yeah.
That move does not feel right. Intuitively, they already have that ingrained in them.
They have that
and
feeling.
you've seen that bar, right? That bar that shows when the game is 0-0 is when it starts. It's about white usually actually is a little bit ahead. They're like 0.1, 0.2 positive. But as the game progresses, it could be, up and down. And so intuitively, they feel that bar like going up. I think I have an advantage. That move does not look correct because they're already seeing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 moves ahead as to what the game is going to look like if you play perfectly.
Yeah.
And there is such a thing as a wrong move. in chess. No question
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
and it's very easy to do. Especially, I'm guilty of that every single game I play.
Everybody
We even 28, 29, 3000s, which we only have. So the rating system, I don't know if many of you are familiar with. Like I said, I'm about a 1500. I think Alex is slightly higher than that. We're beginners. We're still like not beginners, but maybe beginner intermediate players. Definitely not experts by no stretch of the imagination. Experts, I think, begins at the 1950, 2000. When you cross into the 2000s, you know your openings, you know your combinations, you understand pins. You know like your openings by heart. You know your end games. The most important thing about chess is end games. It's not when there's so many pieces on the board, but when you have a king and 3 pawns versus a king and 3 pawns, who's gonna win?
Right.
And the position of the pawns and how do you move the king? Because I've played some, I've done some chess puzzles where literally moving your king up 1 square is losing. Left 1 square is losing. Diagonally 1 square is losing. This 1 square is losing. But you move it right here and you can win.
Yeah.
That's the only not legal. I said that incorrectly. The only winning move is king diagonally up to the right 1 square is the only way for white to win the game. Any other move will automatically lose because the black king infiltrates. And sometimes he's not even close to infiltrating. He's 5 moves from infiltrating, but that one move gives him the opportunity to infiltrate 4 moves. It's crazy. It's crazy. Learning all these end games is very difficult, and that's why if you look, I believe, even being a 1500 on chess.com, somehow I'm still in like the top 80% of players.
Right.
Like that's how hard it is to become
it really is.
an intermediate.
It really is.
Most people, if you look on chess.com, are rated like 800.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me because I'm like, but not everybody has the same background that we do. Started to play chess at 3 years old, 8 years old, learning how all the pieces move. When you have that ingrained in you from a young age, I think it kind of gives you a better understanding of the game. And plus, getting the training and all that. I'm telling you, if I get like a tutor or something and personally start studying like these openings and these end games, I'm sure I could get close to 2000 if I really, really wanted to. I just, I guess I don't want it that badly. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, here's the thing about rating. Back to what you're saying, Larry. Yeah. So the way the rating goes is, when you start out initially and you're just learning how to play the game, you might be rated somewhere in like 500, 600, maybe like even 400. Just when you're initially starting out. And then as you're winning games against, like if you're playing tournament-wise and you're playing in official games, as you're winning games against players of a certain rating, let's say you win
That's
against...
the official FIDE rating.
Right.
You're talking
So then your rating will continue to grow, and you will face opponents that are going to have a lot more experience. But to get to a level from 400 to maybe like an intermediate level of 1200, that takes time. To get to a level of like 2000, that's a point at which you can't just say, hey guys, like I'm going to just practice and I'm going to get into and get to that level. You don't come out the same person after you reach the level of 2000. It's kind of like, I'm going to run, 5,000 miles within the next year and I'm going to be the same person. No, you're going to be a different person at that time because you're going to change.
You evolve.
Yeah, you evolve. You don't realize you're going to, but you do.
Oh, I agree 100%.
But playing chess has so many benefits on things that other than, some people might say, well, chess takes a lot of time and everything. Even doing chess puzzles, it's so beneficial for us as far as like the development of our brain in ways that we don't understand. Some of the stuff is, I used to play chess puzzles like every day religiously. My chess puzzle rating got up to about 2350 or so.
Holy crap, wow.
That's where it is right now, like 2356. But
mine's like 1900.
It took me like close to 9,000 chess puzzles to get to that level. And I did like 25 chess puzzles a day. And literally
that's dedication.
The coolest part about the whole thing is I would do them like every day. But if I'm thinking about something, if I'm worried about some stuff, it would reflect in how I'm
Sure,
performing.
Of course.
And I could actually see the graph of all the chess puzzles I did throughout the month. And I could see, oh, this was the time when it was a little bit stressful in my life. This was the time that it was a little stressful.
You had a stress graph
the
on
rating,
chess.com.
yeah, it wasn't even a chess rating. It was a stress rating of my life. But it was interesting to see the type of benefits that I would gain from playing chess and chess puzzles that you don't even realize over an extended period of time like that. Absolutely. It's a very great game to get into. I mean, because there's just so many things that are competing for our attention nowadays. It was different back in the 1950s, 1940s, when maybe like we didn't have as much TV, we didn't have a cell phone, we didn't really have things that we could distract ourselves with. Now it has to be a choice of how you spend your time.
Sure.
This is a choice now. It's not like you have nothing else to play with. This is something that you might want to consider doing, but then there's just so many other things that are competing for our attention. So that's just, it's, you have to make the decision like, oh, do I want to play this, or not?
Right. And investing the time
Investing
and the learning,
the
because you
time,
can't
yeah.
just pick up a board and start moving pieces,
Yeah.
Subcom Freak says, by the way, hey Sub, hey Ghostwriter, sorry if I missed anyone. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to El Su's channel. Let's see if we have 783. Look at that.
Growing.
217 more, and then we can finally quit the stream. Subcom Freak says puzzles are the best, but my Lee Chess puzzle rating, that's another website that they can play on.
Lee Chess is very brutal, actually, as far as when it comes to chess puzzles.
He says a puzzle rating is 2,000.
That's
Subcom
great.
Freak,
Fantastic.
but his game elo is 1,400.
Well, that's how it is
And
with
that's
chess puzzles.
literally
yeah.
what it is. And when your game elo, Subcom Freak, are you talking about your bullet, your blitz, your classical? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. That's the thing about, okay, so Lee Chess and chess.com are like the two main
He says
ones.
I need opening prep. He needs to learn
prep,
openings.
Yeah, maybe. Lee Chess and chess.com, they are different when it comes to chess puzzles, for sure. Lee Chess is very brutal for chess puzzles. Very brutal.
This is a question for you directly. Zybazane asks, have you seen the Darren Brown video when he plays chess against like 9 grandmasters? He's a magician illusionist.
I have not. No, I have not seen that video, but it sounds pretty exciting. I actually like. I
check
feel.
it out.
Yeah, I feel like people fall into two categories as with everything. Some people like to play chess, and other people like to watch other people play chess. And I like to mostly play chess. I'm the same way with sports. If I don't like playing watching people play soccer, but I like playing soccer.
I'm the same except for chess.
Okay.
One of my favorite channels is called Chess Bra.
Oh yeah.
I think I told you about
Let's
it.
promote it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind promoting them,
Yeah.
giving them a shout out.
Yeah.
It's these
They're
two guys, Aman Hambleton and Eric. What's his last name? I forget. Hansen.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, watching especially their older videos when they used to play like
blindfold
10-second versus 1 minute chess. I mean, they were destroying people on the internet.
They were incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, they still do. And they've calmed down since then. They don't do as much crazy stuff. But there's some videos out there.
Yeah.
You feel free to check them out as well. You don't need to subscribe to them or anything like that. I'm not going to promote it. I'm just kidding. Go ahead and subscribe to them as well. But I like to watch them. And, I mean, I think Aman Hambleton, I mean, they do crazy stuff. Actually, Aman... on live on their, because they have a Twitch channel as well, and they stream live on Twitch and then post like highlights of their content on YouTube. He had a game, and they play viewers and stuff like that, and I subscribe to their Twitch channel. I give them money every month just because I love supporting them.
I do too.
Do you?
Yeah.
They have he reached like 3150 or something like that on his bullet rating.
Oh wow!
Like I'm talking
That's great.
1 minute games. Like you have 1 minute on the clock on each side, or 30 seconds on each side. I don't think they play 15 or anything like that. Although I have seen that as well, 15 and 10 seconds. But now, and they'll accept challenges, right? There'll be like somebody in the chat will be like some trash talker will be like, well, I will destroy you. Hey, how about you give me queen odds? They're like 15, 16, 1800 or whatever. And they'll be like, I challenge you 50 subs on the line or something crazy like
Oh.
that. That's like $250,
Wow.
basically, right? And they get swindled most of the time
Sure,
because
sure.
they're very, very powerful players. And he's
Right.
like, okay, so no queen, I have a minute, you have 3, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And they still get destroyed, obliterated. With no queen, I mean, you watch the board, and like before you know it, all of a sudden, all the opponent's pieces are gone and they're getting checkmated, or they're
incredible.
losing on time.
Right.
Like that's crazy. That's insane. Like watching. So I love watching them destroy players. I guess Alex is not the same, but with soccer, I'm the same. I don't enjoy watching like regular sports on the TV. Football, soccer, baseball. It's just not my thing. I didn't.
If you
grow
get
up
me
on
out
it.
on the field,
But on
give
the
me a
field-
ball, yeah,
100%.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm the same way.
Let's see what
He said
Travis
rapid.
said.
Rapid is what's
Oh, rapid.
That's great.
Suck
Rapid
off-
is good.
That 1400 rapid.
It's great.
I think I'm lower than. There's no way I'm 1400 rapid.
1400 is great.
Rapid for me.
And it
is,
takes a lot of practice to get to that point. It really
It's
does.
just so slow.
Really?
Yeah, I have a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm. You
And
do.
I like playing like 3-minute blitz because actually of Chess Bros where I my 1500 rating that I float around, I'm like usually between 1450. If I'm stressed, I can be
Yeah.
closer to 1550.
Yeah.
But if I'm stressed, I'm closer to 1450. But if I'm more relaxed, more attuned, more focused, I can be closer to like my 1550.
Yeah.
So I can see also like where my rating is
Yeah.
depending on the stress level.
The games that he plays just gives me anxiety looking at it. It's so fast that
That's what I
just
enjoy.
I'm you know it's
I like to play fast. I like
Yeah.
the 3 minutes, and the DUI checkpoint I live streamed last night ended an hour early at the exact time you would expect the DUI to show up. Says Ghostwriter. Interesting. The Darren Brown video, if you're curious. Zybazane, you can't post links unfortunately since you're not a mod, but you can email it to me if you'd like. His Subcom Freak says his blitz is around 1200.
that's still great. That's
That-
still great.
that-
It takes time to get to those ratings.
Definitely.
Yeah.
1200 is, you're still in the top like 70% of players
Yeah,
on
for
chess.com
sure,
around
for
the
sure.
world. And I don't even know how many players chess.com has right now. We can
Oh, like
probably.
thousands, millions, I think.
Do they?
Millions. Yeah,
Let's-
they have quite a lot.
Let's see what they have.
You know an interesting tidbit that I've never shared with you, Larry?
What's that?
My sister she's married to an Armenian guy,
Mhm.
and they've been together for quite some time now. They have a child. His mother
Mhm.
is a chess player, and she used to be a chess player in Armenia. She used to be a chess teacher. She was the one who, well, I don't want to get things out there, but the cool thing is that she was the one who discovered Aronian when he was like 5 years old.
The Grandmaster?
The Grandmaster, he came and she taught him a few things, and then she realized pretty quickly that at 5 years old, just some Grandmasters, they're
Ivan
just
Aronian?
yeah, they're just so gifted.
He's a very, very
That
strong
she
Grandmaster.
immediately kind of told him, you need tutors that are going to be a little
Holy
bit
crap.
better. Yeah, Aronian, one of the top players in the world.
He's like, isn't he like top 25?
Oh, he's like
no,
top 10.
he's number 5.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
She
so-
discovered him?
She said when he was like 5 years old.
Wow.
It's pretty crazy.
That is crazy. It was like 1987. This is before I was born.
Yeah, just a little bit. But
Wow. That is amazing.
I've never met any Grandmasters. I mean, obviously my dream.
71 million players on chess.com.
71 million players. That's quite a lot.
I forgot how, like, there's a way to see where you
This
rank compared
started
to other people.
I remember when I played games when Yahoo Chess was back in 2005, I think.
Mhm.
This was around, and I think they did like daily chess where you would make a move and you come back a day
I
later.
remember that.
And I signed up, and then I was like, this isn't for me. Game is gonna take 2 years to finish. But yeah, it's grown significantly over time.
There's a way to see how you rank in comparison to.
You go to your stats, go up to where you see your face up there,
Yeah.
and you go to your stats.
Stats.
And if you click on your blitz rating, you can see, I think there's a way that you can go down. and see your comparison, click on your rating. Go up and click on your rating on 1532. Yeah, global. Here we go. Global. You're 284,000th place. You're in the 92 percentile based on.
Wait, where do you?
Up
Oh,
there,
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
92
What?
percentile.
Are you kidding me? No.
Yeah. Celebrate.
I'm in the with
92.
a 1489.
It's really hard to achieve that rating.
That's wow.
I'm not there in Blitz.
I'm
I
in a
don't like
92.
playing Blitz because it's too fast for me. I'm just
Puzzles. See, I'm 1600 on my puzzles. It's garbage. Bullet.
But that's just because you don't do them as often as maybe I do. But that's okay.
Maybe.
If you would have invested the time.
Bullet. I'm
into
also
it.
93rd percentile. I'm only 1487 again.
So Blitz is explain to the people. Blitz is what, a 3 minute.
Yeah, so yeah. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
I keep forgetting that not everyone is a chess enthusiast like myself.
Yeah.
So let's start with bullet.
Mhm.
Bullet chess is 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or a minute.
10 seconds for a game.
Google it. Google it. It's you just move pieces like you. It's all memorization. It's all
Sure,
rote memorization. These grandmasters play this shit. I've never played. I think I've definitely played 1 minute games.
I'd make maybe one move in 10 seconds, and I'll be like, okay, I'm good.
I have never played a 10-second game or even a 30-second game. That's just too much for me. I can't. You don't process. I don't process that fast.
You can't.
But that's
You
bullet.
did play 1 minute though, right?
Yes, I did play 1 minute. Actually, I was in a tournament. Chess Bra hosted a tournament maybe a week ago on Friday or Saturday, and it was a bullet tournament. It was a 1 minute, and I came out maybe number 50 something out of like 200 players or something like that. I did okay.
Yeah, that's great.
I did okay, but some of them were just like chucking pieces at me,
Right.
and I was able to like win 3 games in a row. But when you can tell who you're playing, because I was like, what the hell just happened? And I look at the rating, and they're like, oh, 2050. No wonder they literally ate all my pieces, and I'm like, how did this happen? they see things,
Sure.
you see where the pieces move. So then Blitz, so Bullet, I still think 2 minutes is still Bullet, even though chess.com I don't think has an option for 2 minutes, unless you do it manually.
Yeah.
But then 3 minutes is already Blitz.
Okay.
4, 5 minutes is all Blitz. 6, 7, I don't know where it turns into Rapid. I know 15 minutes is Rapid, and I believe 10 minutes is still considered Rapid. I'm like 99% sure. But then where does it bleed into Blitz? 9 minutes, 8, 7, somewhere around there.
I'm not really sure.
I think it's still Rapid around 8 minutes, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Hey Deb, she says hi to me and you.
What's going on?
How's it going? So, have you ever played?
And then Bullet's what? 10 minutes.
So
Rapid.
Rapid is like 15, 20, 30. Then you start getting into classical. Classical
That's
is
what
like 45 minutes, an hour, where you have all this time to process the moves.
For me, generally, if it's anywhere under 25 minutes for a game, I feel too crammed. I don't feel that I have the time to process all the moves. I do like about 30-minute games, and generally when I used to go to live tournaments, 30 minutes was about what they would give you. 30 minutes maybe with like a 15-second increment. Yeah. So, but this
an increment too. Yeah, so most of the games that I was talking about, that's another great point. I usually play 0 increment. Increment is after you make a move, you get time added to your clock.
A little bit.
Right.
Like a couple of seconds.
You can't, it depends.
Yeah.
I've seen people play rapid games, like 10, 15-minute rapid games, and every move, like, you add 15 seconds to the clock.
Yeah.
So watching the clock and you see they only have 2 seconds towards the end of the game is really not that scary, especially for a grandmaster. I know a lot of people start sweating when they see that clock go to 2,
I start
1.
sweating when it gets under 10 minutes. I'm just like, oh, whoa. I still have so much game left.
This is interesting. Who got arrested for playing chess? I don't think anybody got arrested for playing chess here, Tam the man. But we're having a chat here. There's no legal talk today. No legal talk. This is pure fun, pure chess. We have 17 people watching.
Hey, fantastic!
Don't forget to like this video, comment below,
likes,
subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Al's channel. He's right here. You can see his channel right
Right.
here in the video. I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed on this account. So I have two accounts. I have my personal and my business.
Mm-hmm.
So I was subscribed on my personal, but I wasn't subscribed on the business. So you earn another subscriber
Oh,
today.
okay. Wonderful.
You have two subscriptions from one person.
That's great.
Go in and create accounts and subscribe to his channel.
Yeah. But you know, kind of going way back to where we started this video. Actually, I brought this guy tricked
Real
me
Jiggy.
into doing a live video today. I wasn't even like, I was not prepared. I've never done any live
He was.
videos today. I brought my camera and I thought, he told me, you're gonna go home, you're gonna edit this stuff out, and here he is. Here we are.
Tam the man said 16 now. See ya.
See ya. See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
It was nice knowing you. 18. There you go. Thumbs up this stream, folks.
Thumbs up.
Awesome. I can't play chess, but I can make a circle on my Etch-a-Sketch, says Quentin.
That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good for you, Quentin.
Etch-a-Sketch. Is that one of the ones that go
Oh,
vertical,
you have
horizontal?
the-
That's
very
impressive.
impressive.
'Cause,
That's
yeah,
very difficult.
Yeah, I don't.
You have to. I've never.
Etch-a-Sketch would just give me a lot of frustration because you
I
can't
hated
make a
those
good
things.
circle on it.
No,
Yeah.
you can't. I mean,
Just kinda like-
do you remember those people who had like the skill to be able to?
To actually draw like an entire town on an Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh my God! Yeah, you know. Have you
and then
seen
somebody
those?
comes in and shakes it a little bit.
Bastard! Spent 17 hours on that.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
tough.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do you wanna play like a chess game live on stream?
Oh, that's just gonna.
No.
People are
Okay.
gonna be like, okay.
That's
But
fair.
hey, I had to, I had some people say like where you want to take the channel and everything. So right now, I mean, I've
Oh.
had this channel from back in December, and I've been sort of growing it slowly, kind of like Larry is
Hasty
growing his
perceptions.
channel. But I want to try to expand the channel to bring people more chess stuff, more chess merchandise, more chess sets, more chess boards. Unfortunately, most of everything that I get, I have to purchase it. So if my channel ever got big enough to where I could like have people actually send me stuff to review, that'd be great.
Whoa.
Yeah, and like the chess.
Send him some chess sets, you guys. Seriously.
And then actually being able to go and to the places where the grandmasters play and everything, and just go and watch the games and bring that type of video back to people. That'd be great.
Do you have your email on your channel
No,
if
I
people
don't-
want
I
to
don't
reach
think
out
I
to
do.
you?
Uh-uh.
Oh, there you go. 784. Look
Hey.
at
Fantastic.
that.
People believe.
You
in-
have a Facebook. You have your
Facebook.
Facebook on there.
I think I do. I had it to where. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the people can message you. So if they want to reach
Yes.
out,
Yeah.
reach out,
They can message me.
let me make this a little bit bigger, real quick. On Alsu's channel, you can go.
In the description, I think I have a. Also, I have a link right up there where you see the picture of the chess set up there.
So if you scroll down, you have the Facebook link, you have a
Twitter.
Twitter link, and you have an
I'll be
Instagram.
honest with you guys. I haven't logged into Twitter since I created.
So
it.
Facebook. Use Facebook. Use
Yeah, yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook, Instagram. People send me stuff on Instagram.
That's his.
The Facebook starting thing. Just
Ye-
kind of like I created parallel one too.
Hey, you've got 3 friends. That's a
Hey.
good start.
Here we go.
So you can hit the message button
Yep.
and then send him a message if you have a
But
chess set for him.
generally, the I really like communicating. Just like you were saying, the reason why you're doing these YouTube videos and everything is just so that you can have the ability to connect with people. For people who need help. And I respond to a lot of the questions I'll get, and that's what makes it all worth it. Because I'll make a video and it's not all that good, or at least it doesn't seem good to me. But the comments and the nice, supportive things that I get, and the thumbs up, it really makes all the difference in the end. Like just being
Definitely.
able to connect with people and help them out, and that's what it's all about.
Subcom Freak says he lost a pawn for his set, so he needs a new set of pieces.
Either a new pawn or a new set, yeah. There's ways that you can probably order just like a replacement piece. I know Chess House has an option where you can just get like a replacement piece and pay, a small amount. The biggest thing is just having to find one that'll match your pieces. You can do that and get away with having to pay only like a fraction of what you would pay for a chess set. Or you can get a brand new chess set. There's
That's
a
probably
lot of
the
different
easiest because
varieties.
I hate playing on a set. Like I see exactly where you're coming from, man. When you have one pawn and it's a different color, it's a different shape, it just doesn't have the same feel anymore,
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine with a beautiful chess set like this? Like, look at some. Let me see this set right here.
Oh, yeah.
He brought this.
I brought
set.
a couple of them.
One of the most gorgeous sets I think I have ever seen. Especially the black pieces are just.
Well, here's the hold on.
You want
You got to get the little finial here too.
Oh, I didn't see that it
There's
fell
the
out.
finial. Show them the knight. The knight's pretty.
Let's show the knight and the queen.
These are-
Look at these
are
pieces.
more luxurious chess pieces.
You see these pieces right here. This is the queen and this is the knight. Look at how gorgeous that knight is.
This particular set, I think, was
Look at
around
that.
$600, something like that.
600 bucks for
something.
this set. Jesus
But
Christ!
I mean, these are like really good wooden chess sets out
Look
of
at that.
wood that's a little bit more on the rare side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that mahogany? What is
It's
this?
blood rosewood.
Blood rosewood?
Yeah, really quite nice. That's not to say that you need to spend $600 on a chess set. You can
No, of
definitely get a
course.
really nice set and not have to. But yeah, all of these sets, I don't get sponsors. I purchased these because I like to
This
have
is the
things
rook and the king
show
from that
people.
same set. What's that, Alex?
I like to show people these type of chess sets because sometimes this is the only way that people can gain appreciation or be able to even see these live.
They look like prehistoric dinosaurs, says C Perceptions Music. Kevin Coburn,
detail.
yeah, the detail on the knight,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Look at that knight. Look at the detail on this knight right here. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. I've never seen a piece like this in my life, and I've played a lot of chess games with a lot of chess pieces. I like your description, by the way, on your channel. You wrote, "What inspires me the most is to be helpful to you in creating chess-related videos that you will find interesting and enjoyable. I am very new to the concept of video production, and I find it humbling that people find my channel purposeful. If you enjoy chess, be sure to join my channel by subscribing and stay tuned for more chess content to come."
There you go.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah.
And then you have a disclaimer. It's for
Yeah.
information.
Well,
Wait,
you gotta have
what?
a disclaimer.
Wait, why do you have? Did you copy my disclaimer? What the hell? The information contained on this channel is for entertainment purposes only, and is not, nor is it intended to be legal advice. Who are you giving legal advice to on your channel, man? This guy just copied my description and forgot to edit it, or even recommendations. Reviews of chess products on this channel are nothing more than my personal opinion, which I share with you, and you should. That's your language, I can tell.
Yeah.
This is not legal advice. What the hell, man?
Well, I didn't want to create like to where because some people out there might be like, what do you think I should get? And you'll be like, you should get this set, and they'd be like, I'm disappointed. I followed your advice, and you ended up.
No, you did it right, man. I'm just giving you shit. That's awesome. By all means, everything, not everything, a lot of the things that I have and I do is copied and pasted from other people.
There you go.
My business card, you all have seen that. The text on the back of it that I've shared with you all previously. That's something that I borrowed from another attorney who did the same thing. And the DUI guy himself, the name, I didn't create it. I'm not that smart. I'm not that creative. I found that there are other DUI guys. There's the DUI man. There's the DWI dude. There's the
DUI guy
the DUI
flows
guys,
better.
but
It,
the
like, it
DUI
flows
guy,
better.
exactly. It's like it rhymes a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
DUI guy. It's got
Yeah.
the ending on it.
Yeah.
And when I started out, I was
It's
just
catchy.
like, it's catchy. I mean, I may have kind of come up with it, but then I realized I wasn't the first one.
Right.
But because we're not competing against each other, we're in different jurisdictions. There's
Sure.
like one in Georgia, one used to be in Texas. Now he's sitting in prison. That's another story for another day. But there's like the DUI guys in California. They're the ones who actually trademarked the name, but they trademarked the DUI guys, plural.
Okay.
But the DUI guy is still too close to that. where
Yours
I
is
wouldn't be able
DUI
to-
guy plus. I think.
But now it's the DUI guy plus. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I pulled a Disney.
Yeah, it used to be DUI guy, but then after so much time, I went back and I was like, it's got a little plus on it.
Yeah. Do you
It's
know
an
why?
Extra. I know. No.
You don't know why? We started doing more areas of practice.
Okay.
We now
Okay.
do personal injury, wrongful death. We don't do family law, but we listen to people who need family law advice and we send them places. Like I have a tax guy, I have an immigration guy,
That's
I have
awesome.
an estates and trust guy. I have a Lexington attorney, a female that I send cases to. I have my Indiana guy. I have my Ohio guy. I mean, we're growing. We're expanding.
Yeah.
DUIs will not last forever, especially with Uber and Lyft and autonomous cars right around the corner. You know.
People will still need good service, though. I feel like,
for sure.
Good service, regardless of what you do. It's, I've known you, Larry, for like a long time, and you're just the type of person.
What year
who
did we meet?
2006. Oh, I saw you. I met you in 2006 or 2007, somewhere in that.
6 or 7. That
Six
was
or
when
seven.
I was freshman or
Yeah.
sophomore.
I was for some reason taking the Russian class, which I don't know why I was in there. For the credits, I think for the credits. And you hopped into the room and you just started dancing with the professor or something, something like that.
I was crazy in college.
So I looked and I was like, who's this guy? And then, yeah, we met at a pool table. I think we were playing pool at the
game room.
Yeah. And you were just like, where are you from? And I'm like, Ukraine. And you were just like, hey, I'm Russian too. Let's just bond.
And that's how we bonded over
Pretty much,
cultural similarities.
Yeah.
That was,
So
holy crap, that was 14, 15 years ago, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy how time flies. And then we did the chess tournaments. You
Yeah.
introduced me to that. That was fun for a while.
That was,
I really
and
enjoyed
that's really something that I really wish I could get back into, playing chess like more regularly. But life gets in the way, and so like for every people out there who say they've played chess, but then they had to kind of get back and do something else. Like you shouldn't beat yourself over the head with that, because life gets in the way, and you should be okay with it, realizing that you can end up whatever it is, not only chess, but getting back into your hobbies at some point. It will happen. Maybe we'll have more time in the future.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
you're exactly right.
Yeah.
It's not always feasible, but when it is, and especially if you enjoy the game,
Yeah.
don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel and Alsu's channel. His channel is right up at
We're
the top.
almost at
right
1,000 subscribers, guys.
here. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, and then we can finally quit the stream. We're stuck here. This is like a prison sentence for me.
No.
Because he said, until we get to 1,000, I forbid you. This was before the stream. This was not live. He said, I forbid you from shutting down the stream until we get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'm trapped, you guys. I have no escape. So please go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, I can't leave. So. Nate says the plus sign is for all the good YouTube content. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Nate. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Larry's been really busy. It's been incredible. Just the amount of stuff that you've been, uploading, and just it's been something else.
Ghost Rider says I looked up some chess sets and ran across a 3-man chess set. What is I've seen 4
Oh yeah, I've
player
seen
chess.
that. Yeah,
What's
like a
a 3-man?
3-person, like a 3-player. The board is actually not like your regular standard board. It's like a pentagon shaped, and then you get to
Whoa.
move in from like 3 different directions, and then you just kind of battle it out in the middle. I've never played
I
it.
don't like that
but-
at all.
So-
4-person chess is confusing enough, and that's
Yeah.
like more of a square. Like
Yeah,
it goes
it's-
like all the way to like LMNOP, I think, or something like that. Because a regular chess set only goes to H.
Yeah.
A to H.
I've
but it's
seen
A,
that. I've
and
seen
then,
that.
but those boards are just like all the way to
It's
P.
round.
Yeah, that's
Round,
crazy.
round, or
no,
yeah.
well, kind of. It's
Kind
kind of
of.
like it's like a square with, and
Sure.
it's got like two. It's got like 2 rows, an excess on either side. Teza B says subscribe. Also, good luck,
Thanks
Al.
a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Wonderful.
Good morning, Minnesota News. Now he's another staple. Ghost Rider, so is Subcom Freak. They're all the usual suspects. Real Jinging, C Perceptions Music. We got the usual
Somebody
suspects
called
in the
you
chat.
the Russian grandmaster.
Did I miss it? That was the day Larry assumed the identity of Ivan, Russian Grand Chess Master. I don't know what he's talking about. The day that I I met you?
Maybe.
My name is Ivan. I'm chess grandmaster. Russian chess master. The 3-man one he found was round.
Okay. Yeah,
Ghost-
chess.
Ghost
Chess, by
round.
the way, has not always been the way that it is right now. Like they call the current chess game with the queen, which queen was introduced later on and given all the abilities to play what she does. But it's now called the game of the wild queen or something like that. Yeah.
The 3-person one?
No, the regular chess
regular?
game right now. It's like the game of the wild queen, because the queen had only gained all the power that she has right now to move in like all the ways recently. Like before it used to be you would have the like 2 rooks or something like that instead of the queen. So you'd have like pieces, but they never had this much power.
Didn't the
And-
queen? I remember somebody playing this game on the internet, like the old style.
Mhm.
So 2 things were immediately different. Bishops could only jump over other pieces, like pawns and other pieces, and only in 1 move diagonally.
Yeah.
And then the queen also only moved diagonally, and it could only move 1 square like the king. It was actually weaker than the king.
Yeah.
So I think you're right.
I haven't dwelled into the alternative chess games just because nowadays this is the standard, so
Yeah.
to speak. But it's
Have you ever played like Bug House or
No.
Crazy House?
No.
That's when. So Crazy House is 2-person. Bug House is a 4-person, but you play on 2 boards. So the difference is in Crazy House, you every piece that you consume of your opponent, it doesn't disappear like you would in a normal chess game. It actually goes on the side of the board, and you can reuse it and put it
okay.
back. So anytime a chess piece is consumed, you can put it back, and it gets very crazy and very hectic because the
I would assume
combinations
so, yeah.
are multiplied by 1 billion.
Right.
Because now this pawn can literally go anywhere on the board, and depending on what position, and the object of the game is still to checkmate.
Mm-hmm.
Now in Bug House, it's even more fun because in Bug House you have 4 players, 1 against 1 and 1 against 1, and for every piece you consume goes to the opponent's board, and every piece,
goodness
or your teammates, excuse
Sure.
me, on the other board, and any piece that the opponent consumes goes to this, and it's
Oh, wow.
so when you take a piece, your buddy gets it, and you can literally. You can create a crazy game
I would
because
assume, yeah.
if you're
All over the
trading pieces all over the
Right.
place here, well, you could be potentially helping or destroying
Well, yeah.
their game.
Yeah, but it really
It's
does.
really
It sounds like fun. Like it's a lot very very spontaneous, I guess you could say, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And there's like this very common method to play in Bug House for white,
Mhm.
and I play it all the time. As I've seen it done to me. So you want to get an exposed king
Sure.
in that game, right? Unlike in most games where you're just like, because it's different.
Right.
Now it comes with a cost. So what I usually do is I play e4.
Mm-hmm.
That's the combination. You play e4, move the bishop to, I guess it would be c4
Mhm.
on your second move, and then if they played e5 and then like play the knight or whatever, developed either knight, you sacrifice the bishop, checking the king,
Exposing the king,
and then the
getting
king,
him out.
Exactly, the king takes, and then you get your knight out. You can check him, get your queen out, and by the time you're doing all of this, yes, you did give your partner's opponent a bishop for
Mhm.
a pawn, but as soon as he starts trading pieces, you can get a pawn on the 7th rank, like by the 4th or 5th move.
Yeah.
And if your opponent is not careful, you can crush them very, very quickly.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that is where like the way that you think about games, and I'm just like, okay, you know.
Well, I played it a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm no stranger to it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of the more fun combinations.
Do we have any outdoor chess parks in Louisville? Unfortunately,
I don't
like
think
we
so,
do.
no.
We have one
Do
in
we?
Shawnee Park
Do
down
we?
in the West End. They've put up a little like chess tables and everything down there. I have not played down there just because it's
I
a little
didn't
bit.
even know. Shawnee Park.
Yeah, but yeah, you can go play. I know other areas. New York is really big on chess.
Yes.
There's a lot of chess clubs. I've heard people say they
Yeah.
have a chess tournament like every single day of the week. and they would like have all the calendar of where to go and stuff. That would be pretty incredible if you had the time.
A lot of the streamers, like
Really?
Hikaru and the Botez sisters and a few others,
Yeah.
have gotten millions of views recently. Millions of them going and hustling these chess
I've
swindlers,
seen,
chess
I've
hustlers.
seen that.
They've gotten like a lot of, I don't know, it's just become like the new thing.
Sure.
Because they usually stream from their room and stuff,
Right.
and now all of a sudden you see them in a nice dress, makeup,
Right.
and they're hustling the hustlers.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
actually pretty fun. Sometimes they lose too.
Yeah.
But that's like, they've been gaining a lot of popularity, those videos.
Yeah.
And like more and more chess players and
Well, and with like a lot of people I know that started streaming less than a minute ago. Why does your thing say started streaming?
Oh, that's I need to refresh this
Oh,
page. It's, yeah.
but here's the thing about like.
we've been here for an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. With Queen's Gambit, a lot of people started getting a lot more, interested in the game. In fact, I've had a lot of people who come in
Excuse
and
me.
they would say, they've enjoyed watching the Queen's Gambit, which I think the season 2 is coming out in Queen's Gambit.
I hope so.
Yeah,
That show was amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
I liked
I
it a
actually
lot.
didn't want to watch it at first.
Why?
Well, it's because I don't know. Like I thought, I don't really like those type of like the idea of the main character, and she's kind of like messed up in all different ways, and yet she's like super brilliant. But once I got into it, it was all better.
Pleasantly
the
surprised, would you
yeah,
say?
it was
Yeah,
great. Great
same here.
character, everything. I loved
The
Queen's Gambit.
reviews of people who don't even play chess was incredible.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend.
It's
for
a
people
great
to
show,
watch
and
it,
it's
yeah.
also, but like as a chess player myself, I saw it from a different perspective.
Of
I
course.
think because I was
Yeah.
like, I was more curious, like, what is that? I can't see her board. Will they move the camera angle?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can't see that position. Is that a real position?
Yeah.
And then like I remember some chess commentators and chess streamers actually took like the final game
Uh-huh.
against with Borgov. What was his
Yeah,
name?
Borgov. I think.
Borgov.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're all fictional. This is
Sure,
not. This
sure.
is not real life. This is all fictional characters. They recreated that game and like showed it on stream,
Mhm.
and it was pretty cool to watch because you're like you could see how she finally crushed him,
Yeah.
and then like what moves that were being made in that final
Yeah.
game. I'm not gonna reveal the
Sure,
ending
sure.
for some
But
of you who have not seen it.
The
but
show Queen's Gambit, it's not just for people who enjoy chess. I feel like my wife
Yes.
really thoroughly enjoyed it, and
I
I've had a
agree.
lot of people. And they're like from it's set in Kentucky, isn't it, or something like that? No, it wasn't set in Kentucky, was it? There were parts of it where they were like Lexington and stuff, and
yeah, the
pretty
guy
interesting.
from Lexington was
Yeah.
one of her coaches.
yeah. But
Yeah,
it's a
and my-
great
my
show.
girlfriend,
It's a great show.
At the time, she enjoyed that as well.
Yeah.
When we watched it together.
Yeah, we're everybody's excited for the second season. I don't know
I'm
how they're
very
gonna
excited. I
expand
didn't even
into the
know
second
that was-
season, like because it seemed like they
Well,
wrapped everything
don't,
up.
Don't ruin it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
don't ruin
right.
it. But it did. I agree.
It's
it
exciting,
does
yeah.
seem like there's like where do you go from here?
Set in Lexington, yes.
It is set
Yeah.
in Lexington. That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah, it was a
The
pretty.
guy at the
awesome.
bookstore said that the show cleared out his inventory of chess books.
And that's the thing too. Online, like the chess distributors and people, they said that after the show aired, they've had a really hard time getting the chess sets back. Yeah, it was really cool.
Have you ever watched the show? Oh my God! About those. Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Big Bang
Yeah,
Theory.
yeah.
Remember Sheldon Cooper
Uh-huh.
had a 3D chess set sitting on
Yeah.
right by his couch. It was always there. It was part of staple
Yeah.
of the. I think he even played it one time.
The
like, against himself.
three layer.
The three there.
There's a
yeah.
5-layer too, I think.
There's a. Oh my God.
There's a 5-layer.
I don't wanna do that.
Nakamura was playing the 5-layer chess.
Are you serious? I want to
Yeah.
see that video.
Yeah.
Our Boyd says 3D chess set from Star Trek. How about that? That's what sparked my.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never played 3D chess or 5D chess.
No, I think
That's-
it's a little,
My brain can barely
Yeah.
handle 2D chess. You want to, 2-person 2D chess, let alone all these crazy combos. Other than like Bughouse and those I enjoy, but I'm fairly low rate. I'm like 1200,
Yeah.
no more than 1300 on those games
Yeah.
usually.
But as far as like movies out there, movies, TV shows about chess.
Oh, look at
whoa,
that! You just got a couple more.
786. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel and El Su's channel. His channel is right here.
Over.
right up at the top.
786.
Look at that,
Yeah,
786 subscribers. We gave you like 10 just by
Yeah,
sitting
there we
here.
go. Just by sitting.
Okay, so we 17 more hours, and I think we will get. We're gonna have to order food and
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have to sleep live on stream in
Yeah.
order to be able to get there, because I don't think I'll survive very much longer.
But as far as movies and stuff, like
Yes.
movies, TV shows, I really you have any chess related TV movies that you've enjoyed? I know I did. I had Searching for Bobby Fischer with that little kid. That was a great movie. About the
I've heard
it's
about it.
based
I've
on
not
a real life kid, I think, from New York or something. And then Lucian's Defense was a great movie, but it kind of portrayed a brilliant chess player as somebody who had some mental issues and stuff, and that's maybe like the flaw in how sometimes chess players could be portrayed, especially like the really good ones. Is that they have some kind of a. That's not how we want to think about chess.
I think now that you brought it up,
Yeah.
wasn't Bobby Fischer a bit autistic? Didn't he?
Well,
Wasn't he
yeah,
on the autism
yeah.
spectrum? Because
But you don't necessarily need to be to enjoy.
No,
the game
you don't.
for
I
what
mean,
it is,
look at Amon Hamilton and
Yeah.
Eric Hansen, the classic example
Oh,
of an explosion. I think they're almost to like 200,000 subscribers on YouTube
Mhm.
as we sit here today. And let me tell you, they are far from antisocial. They're the most, especially Amon. He's such a social creature. I mean,
Mhm.
it's no wonder that he's become a regular staple on the channel in reviewing these games. 788. Look at that.
Look at that. We're
Real
growing.
Jingy. Thank you.
What did they say?
And a couple others. All right, let's see. So if y'all haven't seen the best chess teacher, Ben Feingold. I like
Okay.
Ben. I used to actually. He's one of the first streamers, if not the first streamer I've ever seen. And I used to enjoy his content, but like I said, Chess Bra kind of like overshadowed him because his content to me personally is just not as exciting. Personally, now some people may like him more. I watch Nakamura and
Okay, yeah. I watched
and
some of his
Hansen
stuff too.
and
yeah.
Amon Hamilton. Those are my three.
Yeah.
But yeah, Feingold I used to enjoy a lot.
Somebody said we should order strippers.
Hey, 789. Look at that. We're getting 790.
Wow.
What the hell, man? Look at that. Look at that. Let's get you to 800 before we
There we
quit.
go.
Maybe if we can do that, then I
That'd
will
be
consider my job complete.
For sure.
Will Alsu be creating videos
Yes.
that will be
Yeah.
instructional as well
I-
as maybe creating content of the history of
Yeah,
chess?
that'd be great. I mean, I just started the channel and I'm trying to see where it goes. Like, unlike Larry here, I'm kind of new to the whole idea of like filming, talking to the camera, figuring out like, how to make the videos flow and everything. So it's definitely like doing the live thing like this. This is very new for me. So yeah, I'm looking to expand the channel into bringing some history of chess, trying to do some instructional things. Maybe I have ordered a chess set for like it's called Storytime Chess.
Storytime chess.
Storytime
What's
chess.
that?
It's like a chess set that's designed for little kids to learn how to play chess, and it's got like little pictures and stories about how like each individual piece moves.
Is
like
it a book?
no, it's a little board and
It's
everything.
a board.
And every like little piece has a character to it. Like you got a donation.
Hey, Ryan. Ryan is another regular
Yeah.
viewer.
But
I love Ryan.
So I'm intending to make that as
Dollar menu, yo. He's donating to the Larry Lunch Fund. Thank you so much, Ryan, for feeding me. I would go hungry without you, my friend.
But yeah, I'm intending to definitely try to widen my channel. I had a lot of subscribers tell me like, hey, you should do some chess games. You should do some chess puzzles. The only thing is like, I know I'm not that great, so I don't want people to be like, what is he doing?
But that's not no.
What is he
Come
doing?
on, stop. Honestly, I agree with you. If we were rated like 2,500 or something,
Yeah.
we could create all this content, but that's not. I don't think that's what the people want. And Chad, confirm or deny this, please.
Right.
And I want Alex to hear this firsthand. It's not about being the strongest, the best, the smartest, the being able to do these
It's
puzzles.
about
like,
being consistent.
it's
Yeah.
about content.
Yeah,
You
for
can
sure.
be an 800 player,
Yeah.
in my opinion, but if you can create interest, and I've
Mhm.
seen this. There's a guy named Ludwig.
Mm-hmm.
and Ludwig was rated like 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
But granted, he did have like a very large following beforehand, so
Yeah.
he's a little bit of an exception.
Yeah.
But I've seen people start channels when they're rated like 1,000, and they just, or 1,500 or 1,800 or whatever,
Mhm.
and they start creating content, playing games. If you can engage the audience, you are going to be successful. Confirm or deny, chat, please, right now in the comments. If you just create
Yep.
content that is interesting, it doesn't matter if you rate it 200.
Yeah.
I think people will enjoy the content as long as you can engage. You can be, a good host, a good creator.
yeah.
The content is interesting.
If I can get to be like Larry, I'll
Oh, stop
do
it! I'm crap at this. My chat knows. The history would be interesting, says Subcom
Yeah.
Freak. Welcome, Ryan. Welcome to the chat. Let's see. The way you move in the courtroom. The way you move in the courtroom shows you play chess, not checkers, says who knows. Thank you, brother, so much. Thank you. Or sister. Our Boyd says Larry has been talking to camera for a while.
Yeah,
he just
he
needs to look at it more. See? There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you for the criticism, the input. Much love, great stream. Awesome way to mix in new content. Yeah, this is my buddy. I mean, he lives in Louisville. We've known each other for like almost 15 years now.
For a long time.
Or maybe even longer than. No, it's 2021. I forgot what year it was
time.
for a second. Shank
What's your
Shrek
rank?
Jesus says, "What's your rank?"
In my house, I'm ranked number 1.
I love
My
it.
wife doesn't
I
play.
love it.
But it really just depends on the type of games. Like for example, Larry here is a lot better of a blitz player than I am.
Maybe
Of a
blitz.
rapid player. I'm
Rapid heal destroy me.
yeah.
I agree. I'm not a good rapid player because it requires thinking. I'm more like think on my feet. That's why
Yep.
I'm good at courtroom work because you have to make
You
split-second
do,
decisions
absolutely.
and it's got to be fast and all that.
And you
I
gotta
live
think
for
of
that
all the
adrenaline.
different angles. At
But
the
when
same
it's
time.
like slow and drawn out, I'm just like, oh, we're still playing here. Like, it's a drag. So he would crush me. And there you go. Confirm. Chat says it's
Yep.
all about the content. Subcom Freak says C Perceptions Music says it's about having really good hair. Like, look at that hair.
Look at that hair.
Look at that hair. That hair right there. That's a winner's. That's a chess grandmaster hair. And really good skin and being very well spoken. And you have all three of those things. So even Nate confirms. That's why I was curious about the future plans of your channel.
Definitely want to continue with the channel.
It's Ghost Rider says it's a lot of the time it's all about the entertainment. It
is.
doesn't matter.
It is.
You can be a
It is.
200 player, 200 FIDE rated player, and still get thousands of views, millions of views.
Oh, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sure of it. There's somebody out there right now on the YouTube channel. I'm sure on YouTube rather that has a channel and they're rated like 600, and they probably have like 1 million subscribers. We just gotta find them. I guarantee they're out there.
We'll find them.
And C Perceptions Music says you guys are really entertaining.
Hey,
Look at that.
we could do a.
We're entertaining,
Yeah,
man.
we could do this
Sweet.
together.
Ryan asked
Do
if
I
we play poker.
I played poker, but I have a friend who actually studied. Dennis, he studied and played poker competitively, but I'm not to that level. You have to choose what you're going to do with your time. I mean, you can't do everything. You can assume you can try to do everything, but you just can't. There's only 24 hours in the day. You have to choose what you're going to do and what you want to invest your time into.
Yeah.
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 But I love poker. I love it too. Yeah. It's very, you have to be kind of a chess player to be
Oh
good
yeah,
at
it's
poker.
very and
It's a lot of calculations.
I'm terrible. I love to play poker, but I am terrible.
Yeah.
I am terrible.
And, yeah.
My tells are written on my sleeve. Like I just be like, and people once they learn to read me, like the first game I might be able to be successful.
Yeah.
Once they learn to read me, I'm fucked. I'm gonna get destroyed. That's why I don't really play that much anymore.
Chess, poker. It's all about. It's kind of like that math type of brain where when you're solving math equations, puzzles, you have to keep things in your mind and you have to hold them there. That's what it's about, and that's how chess is. You have to just kind of remember these little details. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got you to 790.
That's good
I
enough.
don't know if we're gonna be able to get
cool.
any more. We're
Yeah.
coming up on that. hour and a half. So I think we're gonna be stopping right around here. If
That
that's
sounds
okay with you.
good. That sounds good.
Yeah, so 210 more, and you can monetize, bro.
Yeah.
Seriously,
So-
I'm very excited for you. Again, don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, the DUI Guy Plus,
Yeah.
and Alsu's channel.
Yeah.
His channel is
It was-
right over here. If you guys haven't
I
seen
was
it.
looking up on the ceiling. I was like, where's he
Where do you
pointing
go?
to?
No, I'm pointing on the screen right here. You can see Alsu's chest. You see that right there?
Yep.
Pay attention. Pay attention. It's right here. Anyway,
Larry was.
look at that. I'm subscribed. See that?
Yeah, you
I
are.
am subscribed.
Oh yeah, you are.
Right there.
There you
right
go.
there. Yeah. So,
Larry, it was great having you on this channel. It was awesome, to have this opportunity. I really wasn't expecting to come in here into this live. I told you yesterday, I said, if this is going to be one of those live videos, I showed up, I was like, he's like, we're going live. I was like, okay, sounds good.
Alsu Chess, everybody, his first live stream in the history
of live streams.
Of live streams.
Yeah.
Literally, right here on the DUI Guy Plus.
Yeah.
You've seen it here first. This video is going to be available on my channel probably in about an hour and a half, 2 hours after it's done processing. It's going to appear automatically, so you guys are more than welcome to review this again. Nate says, what's for lunch? I don't know.
Sandwich.
He brought me some food, so I'm ever thankful I didn't have a chance to eat it yet. So Alsu Chess, thank you so much. Alex is his name.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming and being a guest on my stream.
Yeah.
You're breaking new ground too, because I think you are my first guest live.
Oh yeah,
Because I have done lives before on other channels, and I have had lives where we're video chatting via Zoom and stuff like that, but actually sitting in this office in the flesh on my channel, you are the first one. You're the first guest that I've ever had.
Well, you got a good energy going on over here. You got a good vibe.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's nice. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So thank you everybody who joined us. Nate, Brian, Real Jingy, C Perceptions Music, Ghost Rider, Subcom Freak, and all the other usual suspects. Thank you. We really very much appreciate it, especially on a Sunday morning. Well, it's already afternoon now, but when we started it was like 10-something in the morning. Thank you for joining us, Eastern time, of course. In California, it's like 9 a.m. People are waking up, going to be watching this video. So go ahead and like this video one last time. Comment below, subscribe to the DUI Guy Plus, hit that notification bell, sign up for Alsu's Chess channel. He's gonna hit. You're gonna hit that 1,000 subscriber mark in no time, man.
Sure.
I can see it happening. I guarantee before you know it.
At some point.
So thank you all very much for joining us on this Sunday morning spontaneous stream that Alex definitely was not expecting. And I will see you all definitely this week. I plan on streaming, and we'll do some more reviews of other videos like we always do. So I will see you there. The DUI guy is peacing out. Alsu Chess.
That's right. Maybe we'll play another game before I take all these pieces away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am down for that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, guys.
See you guys later.